turn the key on so we're not fighting against the steering lock. And we're just going to turn this to where we can get to it. I'm not too concerned about centering this one up. We will center the steering wheel. So we are on that shaft there. I'm going to take this bolt completely out because there's an indentation in the input shaft for this bolt. So you can't just loosen it, you got to take it completely out. And now with that out, before I unbolt the steering gearbox, I think I'm going to take and see if I can do two things. One, we're going to spread this open a little bit, and then we're going to get a pry bar and see if we can get some slop in it. I did not do that on the other one, and I kind of fought it getting it off. And we want to make sure we save this rag joint. We want to make sure it's good and loose so we're not hanging from the rag joint trying to get it off. So let me get my pry bars. Alright, so we're going to start, I think, with this, and we will drive this in. Okay, that looks like it spread it a little bit. And we're going to go down here with this. And it moved. So we know we're loose. I think I'm going to leave this drove in there. That'll leave that spread out just a little bit. And I said I was going to clean that thing off with some brake clean, and I never did. I guess now's the time to do it. Yeah, these are kind of... They're not going crazy, just kind of get them cleaned up. I don't know if you can even see them. Those two lines. Let me grab some wrenches and we'll get those off. Alright, threw my old drain pan underneath, and we are going to get in here and hopefully get these lines off. A little more stuff in the way on this car than the other one. Fits a little bit loose. 22, it's got to be what it is. There's no way a 21 would go in there. I guess it could be standard. Yeah, you will lose fluid when you do this, so definitely have a drain pan underneath. Should be a 17. Grabbed a 19 too. I don't think it was a 19. Be a 17. There it goes. Yeah, so you can't get these mixed up. They are different sizes. So you got the small one is your pressure line, the bigger one is your return line. Grab a stubby. See if that's enough to get it by hand. That brake clean, that just kind of knocked the gunk off, the grit. There's just no room in here. Definitely had more room with the other one. There we go. It's tight. It's almost loose. Nope, somebody's getting pulled over. There's a stop sign down right down the road from me, and people are bad about doing rolling stops on that. I bet you either somebody ran it or did a rolling stop. Alright, lines are undone. Now we just got to get the bolts out, and I'll show you those. Alright, we've got 3 mounting bolts here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to see if we can bust them loose with our impact. We'll see if we can get it in there. I've got a wiggle joint for it, but with a wiggle joint and extension, of course, that makes it not as powerful. It takes up some of the impact of the impact wrench, so you don't get as much torque out of it. So we're going to see what we can do. Looks like we can get to 2 of them. No problem. Now the third one, I'm just going to start this one back in there. The third one, we're going to have to use our wiggle joint. This is an impact wiggle joint. This is a, what brand is it? It's made in Taiwan. Bought it on Amazon. It seems to do well. Try to get as straight on as we can. It's about right there. No problem. So let's take this one out, and how do we want to do this? We're still dripping fluid. No matter what, we're going to make a mess. I think let's go up here. I'll try to put y'all up here where you can see. It's not the best view, but it's going to have to do. I think what we're going to try to do, we still got 2 bolts holding it. I'm going to see if it'll slip back anymore. It seems pretty loose on there. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go up underneath and try to wiggle it off. I've got my pan under there still and it's dripping. Let's see. I'm going to take the top bolt out. So we just got the bottom one holding it in. Alright, that one's out. So I'm going to get up underneath it, and I'll take the other bolt out. And after I get it out, I'm going to try to wiggle it off of there. I may have to come back up here and do it. Actually, I think what I'm going to do, Get that one in there. We're going to try to get that one in there because it would wedge it open further. This one's not really wedging it. Bottoming out. Try to get that one in there. I don't think that'll go in there either. It may just wiggle out. Let's see. Let's see if this will go. Yeah, that'll go in there. Let's see if that'll wedge it open enough. And hopefully y'all can see well enough. Alright, so it's so oily and nasty under here. Taking the last bolt out. I guess I should speak up so you can hear. We're taking the last bolt out. It is out. And we are going to try wiggling this gearbox. What I should have done, brought that big pry bar up here with me. I've got it wedged. Got the big pry bar, and I might just grab the little one too. Is it not slipping off easy like I hoped? Pry bar did it. Got it out. And it's out. So let's go take a look at it. Alright, so here it is. What we can maybe do, let me grab the rag joint from the other one. We're going to see how much slop this one's got. Just put that on there. I'm going to say might have a little bit more slop than the other one. That other one is really tight. You can see, I mean, this is just nasty. It has been leaking. Well, I don't know if it was leaking there. It's run down from there. It's been leaking here. I don't feel any slop, so the bearing's probably okay. It's just the seal. So we need to get the new one in there, or the other one. I'm gonna go center the steering wheel up because we've got the gearbox centered up. We need to center up the steering wheel so that we can slide the. This thing's leaking now on the floor. So that when we slide the gearbox on the rag joint, the steering wheel is centered. So I'm going to center it up. We'll put the steering wheel lock on, and then we'll slip it up on there. This is going to be difficult because I'm going to have to start some bolts while it's slipped up on there. So I guess y'all get to see me wrestle with it.